Today I got this 13 Sonata. You see the backup camera isn't working. I'm gonna start it. Wait for this little screen to boot up. Hit agree when it lets me. There we go. You got the map stuff on there, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it in reverse. And we get nothing. We get a blue screen. So we still have the lines there. Those move with the steering wheel, which really doesn't have anything to do with the camera itself. So what this needs is a new backup camera. So that is what I'm going to install, and then we'll try it again. Here, so one of these new cameras is $400 to $500. So the first thing we got to do to replace it, take down this cover here, which is just, they're kind of like a clip. If you unscrew it, it's all plastic. Then screw it up, pull it out. So I'm going to pull all these out, take down this cover here. The cover off, you can see, I suppose what you can't see is a camera because it's behind there. So we're going to take some screws out here. There. So I'm going to take out these inner tail lights here on both sides. And we got the nut here. 10 millimeter. Most of the stuff's going to be 10 millimeters. Some bolts here, so I can get and pop that cover off. I got the lights out, which was 3 nuts, with the 2 that were right on the outside and 1 that was in right here. Disconnected them. They are here. Easy enough. Now I got to get to this other part. See, this nut here looks a lot smaller. I'm gonna get a different size for that. You can also kind of see the clips in there. I'll probably take this lock off too, which is 2 nuts. 2 screws, I should say, or bolts. So I got those little nuts off that were there. Those were 8 millimeters. Now the rest should be just clipped in. So we got these bigger clips here. Then we got a bunch of the smaller clips going throughout. So that's going to be a difficult part to pry out. So as carefully as you can, pull up on this chrome piece here. It'll come out. Not the easiest thing to pull up on, but you see it's clipped in all along the top here with those 2 bolts that were holding it. It's not the easiest thing to pull up without breaking, but that's what you got to do. Also, from underneath, I disconnected it. Push a little rubber plug through a little bit. I took that lock off. It was sticking up through there. I also made sure you got to take the license plate off to slide it down. But after you get that chrome cover off, this plastic piece will slide down. We push in these clips that are on the back side. They're going through these holes. So just slide out. Yep, lock this belt. So now I can get to the camera, which is here, held in by 2 screws. I'm just going to go to the connector. So here's the new camera. Old camera, new camera. Let's see, switch it to connector. This is here. We got to take it off its little mount here, which should be just should be able to just slide it over. I may stick a screwdriver in there and tap it with the hammer. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just put like a screwdriver like right there and then just kind of tap it off its little mount. So that's what I did. Just stick the screwdriver kind of right there, just tap it off its mount. So it has a little clip there. Kind of keep it in there. A little slide mount there, it slides on there. That's the old one. The new one will have the same thing. Slide on from this way better. There we go. Connect this back on there. It's not really that difficult, it's just difficult with one hand. You know, 1,000 subscribers and I won't have to do this one-handed. I'll buy a camera mount. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is before I mount everything back up, I'm going to plug it in and make sure this is going to work. So to plug it in, I didn't have to put everything back. I just plug right in there. It's one plug. Here's your camera. Still has the protective film on it, which is fine. So I'm going to set it somewhere where it's not just facing black. Start the car. Actually, I didn't even start it. I just turned it to the on position without the engine running. So it gave me the battery discharge warning. I go into reverse. And there we go. Camera's working. Showing a picture. Now I can reinstall everything because I know it works. Tucked all the wires back in. Out there. Get that connector through that hole. This is the rubber to protect that. To make sure I'm going to put that back. And then I got those big clips that were going through those holes. So I'm just going to work it in there and slide it up until it's in position. So I noticed, make sure you take these out before you remove this. It'll make it easier. And then the same thing, putting it back in. Make sure these are out and put it in, and then put the lights back in. Or you could wait till all the way to the end to put them back in. I just make it easier. So I got that in. Those black clips are coming through fine. I got it connected. I pulled that seal here back where it's supposed to go. then we got this bigger piece here, which will fit in the holes behind here, behind this. I'm going to get all these clips on there right. The tool truck's here, so I'm going to go play on the tool truck. So when you're putting this in, there is a lip on this piece, so you want to make sure this chrome piece goes on top of that when you're going down. Looks like it's working. Put the rest of this stuff back together the same way you took it off. We got the new camera going. Now for these clips, you don't have to screw these back in. That's just how you take them out. So you just make sure you got all these little things, little prongs in the hole. So it's like that. And then you just push it and it's good. Whole cover back on, top, the new camera in.